Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Rank Masters. My name is Trace, and I am here with...
Seth, that's me. Hello. And we are... What was the thing you said last time? We were talking about this before the start of the episode, and you came up with the tagline, and I already forgot it.
Oh, we're the critics of internet lists.
Yay!
I've been saying that for like the past 2 episodes.
I know, but like it never really clicked that you were trying to make that a thing until now.
It's a thing. We are the critics of internet lists. I about said, are you talking about Bienvenue Power Bottoms? And I was like, no, that's a Game Gumpers reference.
Okay, so a little context for anyone listening. We've been trying to start this episode for like, 5-10 minutes now, and every time we always get like interrupted by just making each other like crack, or the lag happens. Not this time. We're just gonna power through. You know what? Whatever happens. This is the episode now. I'm the true power bottom. We're going through it all.
True power bottom. Hey, you know what? Live your truth, feel your bliss.
Hell yeah.
My name is Trace. That's Seth, whatever fucking side he's on. And we are talking about Bluey today.
Yeah, we are. Now, this is like what, your favorite show now? I don't know if this is your favorite or
it's not my favorite show. I am obsessed with it, like most millennials are. I'm not even a millennial, but like a lot of older people are,
yeah, those old millennials. Ah, dang.
All those old 30-somethings, like
we joke, but that is kind of old compared to us in our 20s.
That's like only 10 years older than me. So.
It feels like a difference though. Anyway, Bluey is an amazing show, and I have not seen all of it yet. I've seen a handful of episodes and like some clip compilations on YouTube.
And it's usually me forcing you to watch.
It's usually Trace. Yeah, it's usually that's how that works. However, have seen the entire show like what, multiple times?
Multiple times. There's a couple new episodes that I have not seen yet, but mostly everything I've watched at the very least twice. And then my favorite episodes like 3 to 4 times.
That makes sense.
So it's just because it's such an easy show. Like you get on, you watch, and they're like 7 minutes each episode. Yeah. So it's like super quick, easy stories. Your brain can just kind of shut off, but then you cry a bunch. Mm-hmm. So
yes, some of the episodes you've shown me they make me emotional, and I wish I could like conceptually understand why. If I could like internalize why this is making me cry, maybe it would help. Some
goddamn self-introspection.
Yeah, I'd like that. But today we're not talking about the show as a whole. I guess we could talk about the show as a whole if we want to.
We'll probably be talking about the show as a whole as we go through. But Seth here found this list. Didn't read it. He just saw the headline and was like, slapped it over to me, and he was like, new episode
this is
idea.
Absolutely a Trace list.
And it's Bluey characters, the best ranked.
The best.
By Fortress of Solitude. Never heard of this website in my life.
Either, yeah. It's not CO.
Where did you even find this?
I was just Googling top 10 lists for some reason, and I'm like, this is how I try to find content. Like, I have a list of all the top 10 lists, or like any related list I think could make a good episode, and I find them just by randomly Googling shit. And you know, sometimes I go to the top 10s, that one like community made site that we did a few episodes with. Sometimes I just like try to find like ideas of shows I like or something like that, do stuff. I don't know what I Googled to find this, but I saw this like top 10 Bluey character list, and I'm like, this is absolutely a Trace episode. Send it on over to you, and I'm like, okay, read this, and then we can talk about it.
I just also realized there's also like a Q&A at the very end.
Ooh?
It's not even, it's like a Q&A with the writer at the very end. So if you have some questions about Bluey and it's answered by the FAQ, I will also be referring to that as time goes on. You're
not even... These are not answers from like the actual Bluey staff or writers or anything like that. Nope. This is just the writer of this top 10 article. What if it's so completely wrong though? Like, how are we going to trust their judgments on Bluey? Or maybe it could be incredibly right.
That is why I want to use them, because some of these answers are like a little. Some of these questions and answers are a little like out of left field. So
interesting.
It's very fun, and I am so happy that you found this list.
Well, I'm glad I found this list too, because you seem excited to talk about it. We need an excuse to talk about Bluey.
Before we jump into it, I am going to talk about what the show is, just in case someone hasn't watched it. If you haven't yet, why? I appreciate you're here.
Seriously.
Spoilers ahead. But Bluey is a show about a family of dogs, anthropomorphic dogs, furries.
Furries, you!
There's a mother, a father, and then 2 little girls. The mother's name is Chili. The father's name is Bandit.
We've talked about Bandit before.
We've talked about Bandit before.
In the previous episode, which if you're a kid watching this, don't watch the previous episode.
Don't watch the previous
episode. The previous episode was not for you.
And then there is the titular Bluey, who is the eldest daughter, and then the younger sister, Bingo. And it is a very cute little like family series. Like I said, only 7 minutes. It usually goes over like a short little story that's supposed to teach kids some life lessons and make their parents cry. That is what Bluey is.
And I want to kind of clarify on something you say, because like there's a lot of kids shows that they're meant to teach kids life lessons or something like that, but they're very, very like poorly made, or like they're just, here's how math works, or here's a little bit about language, or like, how do you spell B? And then it's B-E-E, and I don't know. Bluey is not like that at all. Bluey is not primarily meant to like teach you things that your kids can learn in school. Bluey is meant to teach you about life and real shit. And I'm like, it hits. It really hits.
Yeah, so normal kid shows you think of for like that type of audience is normally ones that are going to teach you like the hard lessons.
Uh-huh.
Hard in like the sense of like tangible, not like hard knock life. I'm talking about like math. Here's your ABCs. Here's how to read. What colors are there? But this one was specifically made for the purpose of teaching kids emotional learning, social learning, how to deal with certain issues that may crop up in their life when they're young. That's what the show is made for. Yeah. And the writers do a fucking excellent job at it.
They do a phenomenal job. It's crazy.
And now it's a cultural phenomenon.
It really is. Yeah.
Thanks, Australia. Let's jump into the list before I talk any more about this. So that like
we're going to talk more about it eventually.
We're going to talk about it as we go. So let's just jump into the list with their number 10 coming in is Buddy.
Okay. You led into that like it was going to be some big surprise for me. I have no clue who Buddy is. So
it's a big surprise for me because I'm like, why is Buddy on this list? When you first sent me this list, I was like, have these people even watched Bluey before? Because I don't think anyone's favorite character is Buddy. So according to Buddy's Wikipedia page on fandom.com, this is the bluepedia.fandom.com where I'm getting this description. Buddy is a fawn pug with brown light fur and light brown and tan fur.
Okay.
He has tan legs, feet, arms, hands, tail, torso, head, brown eyes and ears, and a light brown muzzle. And he has a brown nose. Can you figure out what color this dog is?
I think he's green.
Trivia, he's usually seen panting and picking his nose.
I mean, why? I mean, he is a kid. Yeah. That's fine. You know, kids do that all the time. I'm not going to judge him for it.
So, this is what the list says, and this is why I'm like, why? Anyway, he said, to be honest, we were not going to include Buddy here. So then why the fuck did you?
So why did you? Did you just forget? Okay.
It's like the character, like it was like the writers only knew 9 Bluey characters, and they're like, let's just throw a random one there at number 10.
We need a 10th.
So it's
fair enough.
He has a few moments here and there, but most of his jokes revolve around picking his nose. But he's just so cute and unique, we needed to add him. No, you didn't. Buddy is one of the most boring characters in Bluey, and you're just gonna be like, oh, let's add him at number 10. No.
Interesting.
I'm sorry. I
don't know. You're an anti-Buddy person. You don't like Buddy.
I'm an anti-Buddy activist. I think Buddy is a horrible little. Buddy's a horrible little gremlin, and has an unnamed mother. I don't know. Sorry, I'm still
unnamed mother. Well, I like names personally.
Looking at the Wikipedia for this.
Okay.
No,
fair.
Please, like. You should look up these characters when I talk about them too. So
all right, I'm going to look them up. I want to see them. Yep.
Look up Buddy Bluey. Because he's supposed to be a pug, which
he's kind of cute though. I'm not going to lie. I like his design.
There are much more cuter characters they could have chosen if they just wanted to choose on cuteness. There is so many more that they could. Not so many, but there's a lot more they could have chosen. Because
I mean, this is a show all about dogs. Of course, there's real. Yeah, pugs in the real world, they're not that cute to me, but I do like Buddy's design. I mean, I think all the characters I've seen in Bluey so far look kind of cute. Just because they're dogs, you know, it's hard to draw a dog and make them not look at least somewhat cute, you know.
You're right. We're gonna go on from Buddy because
you don't want to get stun locked on Buddy for too long.
I don't want to get stun locked on Buddy because I don't know. I am still so confused why they chose him above so many other characters.
Who knows?
But
who knows?
That leads us into our number 9 of the
number
countdown.
9.
We have Socks.
I have seen Socks. I have seen Socks before. Not a lot, but I've seen Socks in a handful of clips. And you seem excited that Socks is here.
I love Socks. A misconception of Socks is people keep on thinking Socks is like a man. Like, so there's everyone thinks Socks is a little boy, and I'm like, no. She's a little girl. She is beautiful, and she chews up everything, and I love her. It's like, it's this. So Socks brings this weird thing into the Bluey universe, is that when kids are young, they're more dog-like. Like, they stand on all fours, they run around, they bark. And it's such a weird concept of, like, when they're young, they're more of a dog. And it's like, where does this come from? Why is it like this? And, like, the model is completely different because, like, if you watch Bluey, all the models are like a rectangle, but then Socks has like a little square head and then an actual body. Like, there's distinction there when she is on all fours. And I'm like, where does this come from? How does this happen?
The Blueypedia site that I'm looking at has 2 different tabs for Socks' model. There's a previous, which looks like a real dog, and then current, which looks like the rest of the characters in the show. And I'm like, that's really funny. And I'm like,
it's really weird.
It is. It's kind of cool, but it's still clearly the same character, you know? I think it's
like same pattern and everything.
Yeah.
But it's just like, why?
I'm
there was a fun fact.
Oh, good.
I was gonna say, there was a fun fact that I saw in a video that I'm pretty sure you watched as well. But before Socks grew up, they used her grown-up model in an episode so that she could easier hold on to Chili.
I heard about that, yeah.
Yep. So it's very
honestly
weird.
Kind of funny.
But honestly, I love Socks. Yeah. Down here on the personality, at the beginning of season 1, Socks acts like a regular puppy. She barks, walks on all fours. Oh my god, it disappeared.
It disappeared? Oh no!
And bites toys and people. She sometimes growls and bites people, including her father and Bandit. Due to her young age, she has trouble understanding what she does wrong, like biting Bluey, but can also be quite sensitive too. By season 2, Socks can walk and talk! Like the rest of her family, but still has a few dog-like traits.
Honestly,
I don't know, like being a dog.
Socks is just me.
Socks is, you are dog?
I bark.
You walk around on all fours and bark?
I bite people, yeah.
Maybe Socks is me.
Oh my god, I love that. But no,
are we all Socks?
Yeah, we are.
Is Socks the friends we made along the way?
Oh my god, I hadn't thought about that, but you're right.
No, I'm happy that they put. I think Socks deserves to be a lot higher on this list, just because she is very iconic and very cute and adorable, and I love the episode. Is it like horses? I don't know. The episode where Socks' father, Stripe, and Bandit, which is Bluey's father, and their brothers.
Horsey Ride?
Where they have to pretend to be in a horse ride. Yeah, Horsey Ride.
Okay.
That is one of my favorite episodes just because it makes me laugh hysterically every single time.
I haven't seen it yet. I just saw the list of episodes here.
Where the scene where Bandit looks over and gives Stripe the ooh eyes. Not like ooh, but flirting eyes because
I get
they're supposed to be horses in love, makes me fucking lose it because it is hilarious, and I'm like, this is beautiful. It's so good. So Socks, number 9, beautiful character, absolutely love it. Number
Socks
8.
Is great. Number 8. All right, who am I looking up
Rusty.
Right now? Ooh, wait, is this the
Rusty, the
half and half? Or no, this is the more red guy. Okay, I've seen this character. I haven't seen anything about him though. Who is Rusty? Tell me who Rusty is, Trace. Tell me now.
Are you thinking of Radley? I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out who that was. I am thinking of Radley. And I think you're thinking of Radley.
Radley's like the brother of Bandit, right? right?
Yeah, older brother of Bandit. Another misconception that Radley is the youngest. No, he's actually the oldest.
I did not say youngest. I just said brother. I literally just said brother.
I know, but I know, but you haven't.
You
even,
just want to call out the misconception.
So I just want to pretend like I'm superior to everyone listening. So. Rusty on the list is described as this.
You. Okay.
He's a great friend. Even though he can be overlooked sometimes, he does this to get his spotlight moments. He stands out definitely with his cool colored design. He's not always, but the moments he does get the spotlight, this is such a weird fucking sentence, and becomes the center of attention, it can get crazy and fun. It's always good to have him around. He is definitely one of the popular Bluey characters. He definitely is a character.
Really?
So
it sounds like you have some thoughts on him. What do you think of Bluey? Or not Bluey.
You think of Bluey?
No, hold on. We'll save that for another episode. We'll save that for later in the list. But what do you think of Rusty?
How do you know Bluey even comes up in the list?
If Bluey doesn't show up in the list, I'm gonna cry. That we're gonna have problems if Bluey's not on the list.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, Rusty. I think Rusty, like the character Rusty, is a good, like a good design. I believe Rusty is the dog that people thought was Bluey's cousin because they're like, their model is so similar.
They do, they have similar models. I get it.
And like I think it was listed on the website for a time that Rusty was Bluey's cousin, like at the very, very beginning. And then the show, like writers got a hold of that and they're like, no, that is not correct. And it was a mistake of the website team just looking at him and being like, he kind of looks like Bluey. Which is wild.
That is very weird to me. Imagine having like such control over the narrative of a story and not even being part of the writing team.
So this is on the trivia of the Blueypedia. Many fans consider him to be the male counterpart of Bluey, having the exact same design as her, but with a completely different color scheme. So, exactly. Like
he's Bluey's foil.
Yeah. And here's another one. Rusty was originally going to be the main protagonist, though Bluey quickly was chosen to be the main protagonist by the time the first pilot was finished. So when they were designing these characters, they were like, oh, maybe this Rusty dog should be the main character. And they're like, actually, I don't think he's cool enough. And they gave him the boot and made Bluey the main character, which I think... good.
I mean, it worked.
Good.
I think they could have told the same stories regardless of like what characters they chose, because they would have probably given Rusty the same characterization as Bluey if that were the case, and then Bluey would have Rusty's characterization. But I don't know what maybe different stories like that would give them. Who knows? Who knows?
This is my favorite piece of trivia from the Fandompedia. According to the official website, he rides a motorbike.
Yo! We love motorbikes.
Though he has yet to be seen on screen in the show with one. So it's all metaphorical. It's all in his head. He doesn't actually ride a motorbike, in my opinion. But that's my really biggest funny gripe with Rusty is he really likes the military, and that like every kid that I grew up with that liked the military a lot was a bad kid. So
yeah,
he makes me uncomfortable. That's what I'm saying. If,
now, I will say
Rusty and I were in the room together,
what would happen?
I'd probably kick him. So...
Don't punt the dog. It's a dog. I guess it's more of a person. I don't know. It's still a child. I'm alright with you punting a child. Actually, I don't care.
You're okay with punting a child?
Yeah, I'm alright with you punting a child.
Which IRL celebrity child would you punt?
Huh? IRL? Okay, now I need to think of an IRL celebrity child because I legitimately don't know of any.
Neither do I. All of the ones that popped up into my head were like from 2010's Disney.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all of them are full-on fucking adults
now. They're adults now. It's crazy.
So I have no idea who any of the children's stars of today are. I don't know. Does Logan Paul still count?
Logan Paul's basically a child. He'll never not be a child.
He's always, forever a child in my mind.
Absolutely true.
No, I'll get back to you on the puntable children, but definitely Rusty. All
right. Yeah. Yes, we will get back to that, I guess.
Definitely. We're going to come back to the puntable children. Okay, let's move on to the next character.
That's coming the next episode. Oh, no, hold on. Next episode, top 10 children we want to punt into the fucking sun.
It's like most puntable children. Top 10.
Oh my god. You know what?
Killing it at number 1.
If we
Sky Jackson from the meme.
Who? Who the fuck is this
Have you ever seen the Sky Jackson meme?
No. What?
Look it up right now. Look up Sky Jackson.
Okay, Sky
meme.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like Sky Jackson.
I'm looking it up right now. Oh, SKAI. Wow, I can't find it. I thought it was like... Oh, okay, yes, I have seen her. I didn't know that was
you've
her name.
seen it before. Very puntable, right?
I've seen her before.
She looks so small.
Not really?
Like,
no, I don't think so.
With her little crossed legs, and she's like... You're telling me that, like, you wouldn't walk up to her and be like, excuse me, have you ever heard of the American sport football?
I don't... You know what? I think I disagree. I don't think she looks puntable in this picture. Maybe she looks puntable in other pictures. I don't know. I haven't seen her outside of this meme.
It is specifically meme version Sky Jackson. Is puntable. That's it. Like, everywhere else, she's wonderful. Fantastic person. I think she had like one very funny Instagram post that's like clicking something in my mind, but otherwise puntable in the meme.
Who knows? I don't see it. I don't think she's very puntable. I think she's, I don't know. She doesn't
coming in at number 7.
Seem round like a football. You know, that's my like. I could punt Kirby.
Forget number 7. What do you? Something does not have to be round to be puntable.
Yes, in my mind, I won't enjoy punting it unless it's round. You know,
something has to be just small or like have that smug kind of look.
For me, it needs to be something that I can kick and hear a sound from. Like, if I can hear a meaty slap and then maybe like a dodgeball sound effect, like the boing, you know, that kind of thing. That's what I want to hear. When I don't think
that's what a meaty slap is.
No, I want to hear both those sounds. I want to hear the meaty slap and then the dodgeball boing sound effect. You know, and I don't think I can get that from Sky Jackson.
Can you describe to me what a meaty slap sounds to you?
Maybe. How do I? Here, let's go.
Because like,
no, that was bad. That wasn't very good. But just yeah. Actually, that's a good sound right there. That sound is what I want to hear when I punt somebody. Followed by the dodgeball boing.
I think that's more of like a hollow thud you're thinking. Because like when I think of meaty schlap, specifically spelled SCHLAP.
Yeah, we're spelling it the same way.
I'm thinking of a meaty schlong. So like,
okay, Trace, you're just horny.
Always. But actually, you know what? This is a misconception. God damn it! You're the horny one. I just talk about shit.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome back. So we had some horrible tech
issues. My god. Yeah.
We've been gone for like an hour. I can't say an hour. It's been like 40 minutes, but
it's been about an hour. We left. I don't remember when we left, but yeah, technology sucks. Remember all those tech issues we said we had at the beginning of the episode? Well, they came up again in the middle of it.
They got worse.
They put out a hit on our computers and we all died. But it's okay. Because we did what we think we had to do to fix it.
That or God intervened. So.
Honestly, maybe God just doesn't want us talking about Bluey characters. Maybe God has like a favorite in this list, and he doesn't want to know like what you think. God of that
was
character.
Also pissed that Buddy was included on this list. God's on my side.
Hey, who knows? But yeah, because of that, we've completely like forgot what we were previously talking about. I think you calling me out for being horny or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
Who even knows?
Coming in at number 7, we have Chloe.
Chloe, okay. You know what? I probably should have looked up some of this list while in the break, but I just kind of sat there. Okay,
no, it's all right.
Chloe's the Dalmatian, right?
Yep, Chloe's the little Dalmatian, which is sad. She'll die at only 10 years old.
Yeah.
But that's all right. Rest in peace, Chloe.
Hey, who knows?
Only got 4 years left.
Oh fuck! But hey, who knows? This is the Bluey universe. Maybe animals live longer. I don't know.
Oh, like I'm specifically talking about Dalmatians.
Yeah, I know.
You know, Dalmatians like have horrible heart issues.
Yes, and same with like pugs too. Or pugs have other issues. They're more respiratory.
That's respiratory issues.
Yeah, every named dog breed has something wrong. I've noticed.
But Dalmatians are very bad.
Yeah.
Like,
it's unfortunate.
They have a significantly shorter life expectancy than most other dog breeds. Anyway,
Editing
so Chloe,
Seth, you get like 5. What's it called? The trumpet salute. Jesus fucking Christ, Trace!
You're like,
I was trying,
and I'm like, a dead dog. Like,
no,
about.
I was gonna try and honor the dead dogs. You know what's
our fallen.
What is it called? Taps? I think it's called taps. The thing that they play on trumpet.
Well, taps is.
I don't know. The thing that honors the fallen. This has already gone horrible.
Yeah, because taps is like the really fast one that they play in the morning, right? Like that's taps.
I didn't think so. I thought taps was the slow one. Okay.
No, I'm looking it up.
You know what? New list now. Top 10 military songs.
Taps. Military.
I like how we're both trying to investigate this. Taps is a bugle to signal lights out at the end of a military day. So it's not the morning one.
It's not the morning one.
What is the morning one?
Tragedy one.
They play it at the Arlington National Cemetery. That's what I was thinking of, because I went to the Arlington National Cemetery. That's a weird experience.
Wait, and during patriotic memorial ceremonies and funeral. No, I'm correct. So I'm not. I'm apparently very wrong.
Okay,
you are the one that's correct here.
Fair.
Anyway, I guess taps for Chloe.
Taps for Chloe. Yeah. I will not edit that in. I'll probably forget to.
The list here says she is one of the best and most loyal friends Bluey has.
Yeah,
she's upbeat and is always supportive and definitely a fun character.
We love upbeat
When you
characters.
need a friend you can count on, Chloe could be one of your best choices. She's always there when you need her and likes to go on any adventure you can imagine.
Any
adventure.
Ooh, spicy.
I was trying to think of like a quote unquote adventure that they went on, but all I could think of is like the episode where Bandit, the father, is sitting on one side of the seesaw and they have to call a bunch of their friends over. I think we watched
that was one of the episodes we watched together. Yeah, you showed that to me. I think
Chloe's in that episode.
I think so. I think everyone's in that episode.
Yeah, Seesaw.
Yeah.
Season 2, episode 28 has Seesaw.
Nice. Yeah, I'm looking through the episode list that Chloe's in. Apparently she's in a lot of season 3 episodes. Is season 3 out on Disney Plus yet?
No,
I don't.
She's only in like
3, 4,
6 season 3 episodes so far.
That's more of the previous characters that we've talked about, though.
Yeah, okay.
I think, yeah, fair. Who knows?
Chloe's house is shown in the episode Octopus. She is apparently a rich bitch, so
mood. Oh my god.
Yeah, specifically from the Blueypedia trivia. She's
honestly
a rich bitch.
Not surprised that they put that in there.
No, I wrote the Blueypedia, and that's why it says that.
Good. As
she's the first character who had a birthday and aged up in the series, so that's great for him. Her favorite TV show is the same as Bluey's, Chunky Chip.
That's a good name. I like Chunky Chip. That's a fun name for a thing.
Yeah. I have no qualms with this one. She's kind of a basic character. She doesn't stand out a lot for me, and maybe that's because I don't like Dalmatians. But you know what? I'm sorry.
I'm just
Do you have something to say about Dalmatians?
I'm just surprised that you don't like Dalmatians. I mean, I know that like it's sad knowing that their existence is so short. But I didn't know that you like had an active dislike of them.
Well, I mean, it just has never like piqued my interest.
That's
normally
fair.
Like I don't know, just I'd say a good middle of the road choice. She can be. I wish she was like at number 10.
Okay,
and then there were some better ones. Because honestly, Rusty at number 10.
Rusty at
number
really?
Bastard.
Oh yeah.
Chloe next. And then some other stuff. Okay, so
and then some other stuff. I think Chloe's design is just a little like
boring.
Well, I don't know if it's boring. It's almost like I don't know. I don't want to say off-putting, but it's kind of off-putting, and I don't know why.
She plays pickleball with her mother.
Okay,
that's the vibes that I get. Pickleball with the mother. I don't even think she has a mother, because I think we've only seen the dad. But she gives me vibes that she goes and plays pickleball with her mother.
I mean, I play pickleball with my mother.
Yeah, Exactly.
Wow.
Plays pickleball, derogatory.
Wow. So. Honestly, valid. I just think she has really long legs, and that's weird for like a kid of her age. Like so when I see her interact with other kids, I'm like, holy fuck. Why is she tall?
So I say that specifically. So pickleball to me. Let me explain this.
It's okay. We can go on the pickleball rants if we want to.
So I was at a multicultural event this last weekend for my work.
Yeah.
And while I was there, the fantastic restaurant Chicken in a Pickle.
Chicken and Pickle, yeah! I love Chicken and Pickle. Oh my god, they're great.
Was there. They had like a booth and then they set up like a pickleball court.
Hell yeah.
And the person I was there with was like, what culture does Chicken in a Pickle represent? And I just leaned over and I said, white.
So, I mean... Yeah, you're kind of right.
Imagine like middle-class suburbia where everyone doesn't actually like interact with anyone, but they still go and play pickleball.
Yeah.
And like they'll smile at each other, but then they'll turn around and be like, her serve actually fucking sucks. I hate her. And that's
this
what
is a Black Mirror episode.
Culture. I get it. Pickleball gives me the same vibes as like frisbee golf.
Pickleball is just tennis for poor people.
And no. I'm tennis for upper class poor people.
Yeah, actually, you know what I was gonna say? There's a
middle of the road. There's a middle of the road. Like if you are rich, you don't play pickleball. If you are poor, you do not play pickleball. You go out and you like play baseball, like a real fucking American. None of this socialist, communist, middle class pickleball.
Yeah, you're right.
So that is my qualms with pickleball.
I get it. I understand.
And again, same thing for frisbee golf. Both of them, middle class people trying to just do something different instead of just playing something actually fun.
I'm with you there on the frisbee golf. Frisbee golf kind of sucks. It blows. It's all right if you do it at night when you're not supposed to, because anything's more fun when you're breaking the rules. But like in the daytime, just out of normal like area, nah.
How the fuck do you play frisbee golf at night? That makes no sense.
Very carefully.
Anyway, coming in at number 6.
Close to a road with heavy traffic.
So
you get 50 points if you hit a car.
God, no. Coming in at number 6 is Honey. But no, like, I actually, like, if someone tells me, like, they play pickleball or frisbee golf, red flag.
All right, bye, Trace, I guess. But I've got to go. I play pickleball! I love pickleball! It's fun. I also play tennis, though. I just play pickleball because it's more convenient than playing tennis sometimes.
You know, that's fair. If someone tells me they play tennis, it's also kind of a red flag.
Wow.
Serena Williams? Red flag.
What?
I'm joking. I was thinking of like the most famous tennis player. Anyway, no, like I vehemently like I've always had this strong aversion to both pickleball and also to frisbee golf because I instantly think, okay, this person is just like they had enough money growing up that they could do something stupid like this.
I get it. I understand, but I don't think we should shame people for wanting to enjoy their lives. And I say as someone who does both of those things. I don't do frisbee golf.
People.
I do frisbee golf on the Wii. That's different, though.
See, but so you understand, frisbee golf is a step too far. Pickleball is like gentrification, like step 1. Like if you get a pickleball court in your neighborhood, you know that it's all just going to be all white people.
Yeah.
Like if it is frisbee golf court or pickleball court, it's all white. I say is like the whitest person alive. That's what it is. And it's cheap and it's easy to bring in. So it's like gentrification step 1, pickleball court.
I don't know if it was a Windover or Half As Interesting video, but they talked all about like why there are now more pickleball courts in America than tennis courts. And I'm like that it really kind of like opened a lot of interesting discussions as to like the economics of pickleball, the gentrification, as you mentioned. Like there's just a lot of reasons as to why pickleball is becoming as popular as it is. And you're right. It's white people. But goddamn, is it weird? I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy it. I like the game anyway.
Because, like, I mean, it's an easy to pick up game, right? So this is why it is like, it's not rich people who play it, because rich people want to hyper focus on some stupid shit like actual golf. And then, like, poor people want to cosplay richness by playing golf. Anyway, golf is stupid. Like, so, but then,
that was a sentence I wasn't prepared to hear there, Trace. Cosplay rich people?
Cosplay rich people by playing golf, yes. So then white people realized that golf was boring. Like, the poor white people were like, oh, golf is fucking boring, but what if we added frisbees? And so then, like, frat geeks and, like, historical columns of, like, people trying to cosplay richness decided to take up frisbee golf. And they were like, see, look at us. We're so cool and popular. But all it is just a stupid game that is an amalgamation of things that are probably, well, I mean, golf isn't fun at all, but it's like tried to make golf a little bit more fun. My camera's trying to escape me.
It's okay. Cameras are weird. The more I hear about your vehement hatred of these sports, the more I want to start. I want to do an episode about, like, the worst modern sports, because I feel like you and we could talk about this for days, and I don't know if the Bluey episode is the right time for it.
All I'm saying is that damn little Dalmatian probably plays pickleball.
Probably.
She is a part of the problem.
You're absolutely right. Oh my god.
Anyway, I also did say that number 6 was Honey.
Yes, you did. I'm like, you said that and then immediately backtracked onto the fucking pickleball thing. I'm like, Jesus,
I wanted to get it out there.
Look, I get it. I understand. We'll have an episode for it at some point.
That's because the Honey segment is going to be very short, because she is also someone that I do not think deserves to be on this list.
Okay. Who is Honey?
One of the main friends of Bluey. She's a smart little beagle that's always up for an adventure and always has an assertive comment to make.
Okay.
She's also
one of those
because it's probably the best and cutest design in the entire show. Honey is our favorite Bluey character.
I'm not going to lie. I kind of agree with the design thing. I'm looking at her design and she's not a rectical. She has a tummy.
She's very round.
She's like me.
Very round and soft. But also, like, how do I say this?
She's really me. She's just me. I don't know what her personality is like, but she's me. That's just
I think I hate her because she reminds me of me.
That's revelation time, apparently. How so? Like, how does she remind you of you?
Because, like, when I was a kid, I was a little fucking shit and thought I knew everything.
Okay, same. And is she also a little fucking shit who claims to know everything? Is that Honey's personalization?
If I'm remembering correctly, yes.
Okay.
She's very assertive. Like, she seems to be like, she's even do the fucking matter-of-fact pose.
She's doing the actually, yeah.
She's doing the actually pose.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Maybe that's just the vibes I get from her. Like, Chloe does pickleball, and this one is an actually. Like, it's just all vibes.
It is just,
but I don't think she deserves to be on this list. And if she does, she needs to be, like, even below Rusty. Rusty at least is kind of cute, like, in the way that he acts.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I see. So
all of the designs are
the cute. Military guy.
All of the designs are cute.
It's just you care about personality in this case. I get it. Vibes. I understand. Vibes, yeah. she has Adam Conover vibes just looking at the picture. Adam Conover?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I did not expect you to bring up Adam Conover.
Am I wrong? That's what
I don't know. I feel like she'd be more of an actually, but then, like, uphold government standards and not so much of an actually and try to tear down the government.
No, but she's Australian.
I think she's a corporate shill.
Oh, okay, hold on. Maybe you're right. Whoa.
I think she's like, actually, Amazon making a worker town is good for us.
Oh, so like, she's Doctor Who.
Did a Doctor Who say that?
Yeah.
What?
Okay, hold on. There's an episode of Doctor Who. When did you stop watching? Because I know you and I used to watch it at one point, and then you stopped, and then I kept going.
Like, I think I got to, like, the David Tennant, and that's
okay. I don't want to say the latest Doctor because I don't know when it come out. Doctor 13. Number 13.
The woman.
The woman.
That's the only thing I know about current Doctors. The discourse is the fact that she's a woman.
That's fair. Yeah, she has one episode where she basically just simps for Space Amazon. And there's one activist whose whole goal is to try and like blow up Space Amazon. Because everything's like automated and AI and all that jazz. And she actively kills him. Like, the character who does not kill people is like, yeah, this guy who's trying to blow up Space Amazon, fuck that guy. We love I think it's called Kerblam is what Space Amazon's called. But it was so weird and like very out of character with Doctor Who of all things.
What? Like, okay, like I can take the fact that she's a woman.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I want to very much say that I'm completely fine with that. Like that's totally good. I think they should have more diverse doctors. But I could not have her also be a corporate shill. That's where I draw the line. She cannot also be simping for Space Amazon. This is worse than when Supernatural introduced Super Hell.
Super Hell. Oh my god. Yeah, I think Jodie Whittaker is a fantastic actress. I think the person who plays the 13th Doctor, the woman, excellent job. My first time seeing her was in the Black Mirror episode that she was in, and I'm like, holy shit, she is a good actress. The writing of her seasons, I feel so bad for her because it was the worst shit I've ever seen.
Damn,
it was so bad. I'm like, of course you have to pick the actress who's controversial for reasons beyond her control.
So when are we going to get a gay doctor?
I mean, we probably already have.
When will we get a gay doctor that posts Hole on Twitter?
Has David Tennant posted Hole?
I was like, what did you just say? We already have. And it's David Tennant.
It's David Tennant. Honestly, I could see it happening. I don't know.
It's Benedict Cumbersnatch. That's his AD.
That's... it took me a minute. It took me a goddamn minute. Holy shit.
You realized that I said his name wrong?
I mean, that's the joke, as most people do.
Yes, you're correct. Anyway, Honey.
Hi, Honey. Oh my god, we went tangents there. Jesus Christ.
Coming in at number 5, we have Mackenzie.
Okay, Mackenzie. She's like the Shaggy gal, right? Oh, my bad.
The Shaggy girl.
My bad.
Yeah, actually, another misconception is a lot of people think Mackenzie is a girl, and I do believe in like the German translation, Mackenzie is mistakenly put as a little girl. But anyway, Mackenzie, he's pretty cool. I'm trying to find a picture of him so that
I've got a picture of him on iAir. It's just Mackenzie on the site.
Yeah, because it's the Border Collie, right?
Yeah, yes. It's the Border
perfect.
Collie.
I am thinking of the right one. This is what the list says.
The main image for him isn't even the HD one. It's like standard definition. You can see crusty pixels on the side. Ew, I hate this. They have an HD in the gallery for him. It's just not there.
So
weird.
He is a fun character to watch and always adds a lot of formula to the episodes he appears in.
Okay.
He has a good rivalry with Bluey, which creates good competitive situations. Also, Mackenzie tends to be one of the most popular characters among fans of the show.
Really?
He has some of the coolest ideas, and every day becomes an adventure when you have him around. Not to mention that for some reason, the animation team really seems to love this character and gets some of the best and most expressive faces in the show.
I mean, we gotta love when the animation team has bias. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
we
animation
love bias.
Oh, what's your Bluey bias?
My Bluey bias?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Like your BTS bias? Who's your Bluey bias?
What the fuck is a BTS bias?
You're not Twitter brained enough.
I don't have Twitter.
You're not on K-pop Twitter.
Correct. I'm not.
Anyway, no, I'm completely fine with Mackenzie being on here. Mackenzie actually Stan Mackenzie.
Really?
Like,
okay, fair enough.
Oh, wait, I went back. I was going to read the personality thing from Blueypedia.
I'll read it for you.
Personality. Right, okay, go ahead.
Mackenzie is an enthusiastic and friendly character in general. He is impatient, as shown in the episode Shops, and prefers to get to the point. He can be a bit rude and upset at times, but he is easy to cheer up, as seen in Barky Boats. Honestly, this is me.
Actually, like, it's a very good character. Like,
why are all the characters
multifaceted? He's emotional. He has his flaws, but he's so good.
Aww.
Like, no, honestly, Mackenzie is a very good character.
Nice, that's good.
So, Mackenzie's appearance was inspired by Dog from the New Zealand friend sorry, from the New Zealand comic, Foot Trot Flats.
What? Oh, you're reading trivia page now?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he is also one of very few kids to have a known voice actor, along with Chloe, Judo, and Snickers.
Okay, so this is interesting to me because I forgot that the Bluey staff does not want to release the names of the voice actors of any of the kids. And I'm like,
yes.
I'm curious why they decided to announce the character Mackenzie's voice actor, though.
I honestly, I don't know. Speculation, probably just a more well-known kid voice actor.
Fair enough.
Because it's been said that the two Bluey and Bingo are just kids of two people that are on the animation team.
Oh, okay.
Is what's been said.
That would
so
make
they
sense.
Don't want to release that.
That would be very scary to release that. Oh my god. I thought they weren't releasing it just because they don't want any of the kids to get sucked into the whole of making content for Hollywood and stuff like that. Because you see so many child actors get into that world and it's inescapable.
Well, I mean, also privacy.
Yeah, privacy.
It's just nice to have privacy.
Yeah.
But Mackenzie, top tier. Yeah, honestly, probably should have been a little higher. Mackenzie, finally someone I agree with on this list.
This is the first character you've agreed with. Well, hopefully maybe 4 through 1 you also agree with. I'm going to hope that it's the Healer family.
4 through 1 is starting at number 4.
Sorry,
I was about to say.
You were about to say all of them there for a second, huh? Let's start with number 4.
The rest of the Healer family, number 4. All of them together.
I mean, they're basically... No, I'm kidding. They're not one character. They have very distinct characters.
Coming in at number 4, Bingo.
Bingo. Okay, you know what? I agree. I think Bingo's fair being at number 4.
No.
No?
Hey,
what?
Bad choice. Bingo based. Bingo is better.
Oh, you're saying Bingo should be number 1 or something like that?
I'm Team Bingo.
Okay.
So Bingo is the younger sister of the show. So she's in every single episode. She's had a few, I can only think of one, but I think she may have had 2 episodes that are specifically about her. They even changed the theme song in the beginning to she ends. And instead of it being a blue title card, it's an orange title card to match her little fur. It's adorable. Fucking best. Also, the best episode on IMDb by rating is a Bingo episode.
Oh, neat. How do you know that off the top of your head?
Because I'm a Bluey fan.
What is the best episode? Do I need to go watch it immediately after recording this?
No, I mean you can. It is got fabulous animation. It is more. It's one of those episodes that's more on allegory. I'm trying to remember what its name is. Is why.
So you remember that it's the number 1, but you don't remember what it's called.
Sleepy Time.
Okay, Sleepy Time.
I think it's called Sleepy Time.
I'll find that at some point.
But it's a beautiful animation. It relies more on allegory and animation storytelling than it does just a normal little story. You watched that one episode with me where it was supposed to be the story of life and death, but it was just the kids playing.
Yep, I remember that one.
So it's like that. It's a lot of subtext going in there. It's all about growing, getting older than the old vices that you had when you were a kid.
Tragic.
It's about Bingo becoming a big girl, and it's so good.
Aww.
And also Bingo, I think there's an episode called Little Bluey or whatever episode Little Bluey happens in.
I had seen that one, yes.
Where they paint each other to look like each other.
That one hits. That one's a weird one. But oof.
I like that one because it shows that Bingo is the better child. Bingo is more mature. Bingo listens better. Bingo is just an amazing little child. If every child was like Bingo, then maybe I'd be straight.
Huh?
Specifically to have kids. What I'm saying here is I'm only gay, so I don't have kids.
I was a little worried where that was going there, Trace.
Oh, no! Did you think attracted to Bingo? No.
I had I want to bang the dad. I know you want to bang the dad. We have discussed this again. See last episode if you missed that one.
Yes.
But I don't know. All you said was if more kids were like Bingo, I would be straight. I'm like, huh?
Okay, so in my mind, the through line is
the through line is you would be willing to have kids, but
maybe I'd be a filthy breeder.
God damn it.
If kids weren't so horrible.
Okay.
It's my brain's subconscious aversion to kids that makes me gay.
I mean, honestly, fuck kids. I hate kids most of the time.
Sorry, I don't know if you wanted those two words together after what you just said.
That's true. You're right. So, maybe I should add a third word in there. Fuck them kids. There we go.
Exactly.
Boom. That makes it easier.
But Bingo is fantastic. Bingo is based. Fine. I love Bingo so much.
Bingo is
so fantastic.
Very polite, and I respect it. And most kids are not. They're loud.
They're loud?
Yes, they're loud.
I want to punt a few of them, as previously discussed.
Fair enough.
And some of them play pickleball like little demons.
Wild! Illegal! Imagine playing 3. Pickleball. I could never.
Who could?
As a certified pickleball player.
All right, coming in at number 3, we have Chili.
Okay. See, in my mind, I was thinking that these two, I thought Chili and Bingo would be swapped. Because I think a lot of the community doesn't like Chili for some reason.
There's an odd subset of the Bluey fandom that's like, Chili is a bad mom.
And I don't.
I'm like, how?
Maybe it's just from the few episodes I've seen, but I don't get any of that at all. I only get good mom vibes from her.
No, I love Chili. She's
okay.
Fantastic. I mean, I want Bingo to be higher than her on this list. I think Chili is a good number 4. Maybe.
Gotcha.
But actually, we'll get to it. But
I'm guessing who number 2 and 1 are. I think it's got to be Bandit and Bluey, because if you're holding off for the last 4 to start introducing the actual main characters, you have to do them all. They're not just gonna throw in a secondary character and throw out I don't fucking know Bluey at this point. That'd be weird.
No.
I would imagine if they have fucking Muffin as number 1 and Bluey's not even on the list.
Yeah, number 1 is actually Alfie, and then number 2 is Bella. So
I'm how you're surprised. Why did you not say Muffin? I know you love Muffin.
I do love Muffin. I'll get there.
We'll get there. Okay. Wait, is Muffin on the list? Hold on. Okay, you know what? We'll not? Okay.
Muffin's not on the list.
Goddamn. Because I'm if we got this far, yeah, we're in the healer family right now.
Yep. But Chili, I mean, I like Chili. She's great.
She seems
on
nice.
the website. On the website, when it initially listed Rusty as the cousin, it also said that Chili was an kind of an absent mother, but she's working to get better. It's what it said, and I was like, "Huh? What? I'm sorry."
Huh?
But that was quickly changed once again after the writers saw it, and they were like, "That's not true at all."
Oh, okay, fair.
But I mean, in the first season, Chili was more absent, but the explanation was that she was the one who worked at the location more, because Bandit worked more from home. That's why he has the home office, and that's why he's able to be there. But Chili actually had to go work exactly, and Chili had to go be the breadwinner of the family, and
go get that bread, bitch.
So she was less there. I'm not gonna talk about it
because she's a female dog.
She's a dog. Okay, so that's what you're gonna laugh about. Is that you called her a bitch. Okay.
Anywho. All right. I like her personality. I like her characterization. She's a lot more I don't know, I think she's more mature than Bandit, but that makes her
definitely.
It makes her seem a bit more antagonistic from the eyes of a child, but from the eyes of an adult, I think she's necessary. I do not think that the family dynamic would be as good without her, if that makes sense. True. And also, she knows how to have fun. Can I guess?
Can you guess who number 2 is? Yeah, have a coin flip here. Choose who they put at number 2.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. It is a coin flip. I think you would put Bandit at number 1, which means that the list didn't. I think Bandit's at number 2.
Coming in at number 2 is Bluey.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
They put the titular character of the entire show at number 2.
I thought you would do that. I thought that's a decision that you would make as Bluey being number 2. I didn't think that was the consensus.
It's the consensus of Fortress of Solitude, whatever the fuck that place is. Well, it has to be a surprise that Bluey Healer is not number 1 on the list. She's the main character here. She's a great leader and a solid character. Yeah. Even though sometimes Bluey can pass a little naive, Being the main character of the show, it is really expected of her, as she's the center of the lessons to be taught most of the time. One of the interesting things about her is that she can be a little selfish. She's a little selfish. But we have to keep in mind that she's a little kid and she behaves like a girl that likes to go on adventures and play with her friends.
Aww.
So, sure, yeah, she's a little selfish. She likes to have things her way. I do. I mean, part of the reason that Bluey works so well is because Bluey is a good character. She's very funny. She's likable. She's relatable.
She's silly and chaotic. She's chaotic good, I'd say.
Yeah, and her flaws like aren't grating. Like they don't make you be like, ugh, why would you do that? Which is something that I think a lot of shows struggle with, is when they make someone flawed, they make the flaws unbearable.
They make every flaw like as if it were objective evil, as opposed to just being like, okay, it's, you know, they have a reason as to why they do that. I get it, you know?
Well, it's not even like objective evil, just like the fact that they make it so goddamn annoying. Like, why would I want to root for this character when they're like this?
Yeah.
Like, you can have a flaw, but if that flaw is like so fucking annoying, I don't know how else to explain it. It's like, then why? Why do I care? I don't want to like root for you at all. I don't like that you're the main character. I want you out of here.
That's
fair.
But
anyway, I think it's fine. What do you think?
They have her pilot art on this website, and I didn't realize how angular her pilot art is. Like, the pilot art, every single like corner is much sharper than in the actual like final release.
Oh, they were much more rectangular.
Yeah, damn.
Bluey, ruff.
Like, the pilot was like just wah wah wubsy, huh?
No.
In art style alone.
I was a man by the time Wah Wah Wubsy came out, so
really,
I had grown up already.
When did Wah Wah Wubsy? Because I was like growing up.
You're about to show your hand that you were like 14 when you were watching Wah Wah Wubsy.
Wah Wah Wubsy came out in 2006.
Yep, grown man. By that time, I was already doing
my
taxes.
You weren't. You motherfucker.
I was out there on the grind.
It's apparently Wow Wow Wubsy. I thought it was Wawa. Holy shit. Goddamn. Okay,
I don't even remember what the fuck Wow Wow Wubsy looks like.
Honestly based. You shouldn't. I'm gonna delete that tab now. We're not looking at it. I think Bluey's a good character. I like her personality. I like her just good characterization for sure. There's one thing here saying that she's 19 at the end of an episode, and I'm surprised that the show did a flash forward like that. Like, what the fuck?
It wasn't a very big flash forward. I mean, like, you can only get so much in 7 minutes.
That's true. That's a fucking Phineas and Ferb shit right there.
Oh, talking of Phineas and Ferb, have you heard the
news?
Not the news that Ferb was groomed discourse.
No, what the?
Because he gets with Vanessa at the end.
Why would that indicate him being groomed?
Because Ferb was like a 12-year-old kid and Vanessa was like 17 when they were kids.
Okay.
And then they grew up to date.
I get it.
So it's the Ferb was groomed discourse.
I hadn't thought about that. You're right.
Like, people overanalyzing kids shows way too much. I don't even think it's supposed to be like the age difference is that much, but that's like people's perception is like Vanessa's 17, Verb is like 12. So they're like, oh, obviously he was groomed because he was just a little tiny child and she was an adult for so long.
Vanessa's all of a sudden 15. They get together.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
But Ferb is between 8 and 10 years old.
Oh, so it is that bad.
How the fuck are they between 8 and 10? No! They have to be teenagers.
No, I was thinking tweens when I watched the show. I saw them very much as tweens.
I mean, yeah, but still.
I was thinking like gotta be like 11 or 12.
I couldn't think of them as a fucking 8-year-old. Jesus Christ.
Welcome to the Ferb was groomed discourse. Anyway.
Holy shit. I hadn't thought about that. All right, you know what? Let's get back to the fucking
Bluey's favorite animal is a fruit bat.
Yo, based actually.
Color of capsaicum is yellow.
Nice. I don't know why you brought that up, but okay. This is just random trivia. I get it.
Yeah, Bluey's favorite breakfast is a fruit salad, which, as we historically know, I think fruit should be kept out of breakfast.
I agree. Yeah.
You just said yummy, yummy.
I thought you were gonna make a Wiggles episode, a Wiggles joke.
Yeah. No. No.
We agreed in the breakfast episode that fruit is a horrible breakfast. Like that, we've discussed that.
We have agreed.
Extent. Yes. Yeah.
Bluey once played as a cameo, as seen in the episode Army. What?
Yeah, I saw that, and I don't really know what that means. I saw that there's an.
What the fuck does that mean?
She has an absence in Turtle Boy, with a season 3 episode, and that's her only episode absence, which I think is kind of
interesting. She is the turtle in disguise.
She's the Turtle Boy.
All right, so coming in at number 1, we all know it. We all love it. It's Alfie from the episode.
We made different jokes there, huh?
Yeah. No, it's Bandit.
It's Bandit. It has to be Bandit.
Voiced by, oh my god, I keep burping. I'm so fucking sorry.
No, it's okay. I can edit out every single burp and replace it with an even louder one.
Okay. Bandit, voiced by David McCormick, is the real MVP here. Not only does he add a lot of comedic content to the show, but also he's such a great dad. Even though in many cartoons dads aren't as present as the moms, Bandit is a solid, good father. He knows how to overcome failure and always looks at the bright side. And this is why he gets to be the number 1 character on our Best of Bluey's characters list.
Yay! Yeah, I kind of agree. I think he's a good character. He's great.
Honestly, yeah. So, all right, my fucking qualms with the list. Let me tell you, they forgot Radley, which you mentioned.
I did mention Radley.
Muffin.
Yeah.
Muffin?
How do you not have Muffin on this list?
There's a whole subsect of people. I'm sorry, I'm probably peeking the mic doing that.
You are. It's fine.
There's a whole subset of people who like Muffin, who love Muffin, who think they are Muffin.
Which is really funny because Muffin is like the most self-entitled kid I've ever seen in my life. Like if Muffin were a real child, I would despise her. But in the show, it's different, and I don't know why.
It's so beautiful. In the show, literally the best.
Yeah.
Like, Muffin, they didn't add Calypso, who is just the gentlest creature in the world. Calypso is Bluey's teacher.
I spelt it wrong.
So far, that's 3 people that I'm
I've seen Calypso, yes. Oh, Calypso's cute.
No Muffin, no Radley, no Calypso. What the fuck are they thinking?
What the fuck?
But the number one. Most egregious.
Okay.
Dog / baby that was not included on this list.
/ baby, of course.
Was Pom Pom.
I've seen Pom Pom before.
Pom Pom, she is a small but mighty breed. And you are telling me that she is not on this list? Every time I see Pom Pom, my heart is just filled with joy. So happy.
You and I watched the Seesaw episode together, and like that was her episode.
Is beautiful. There's also the episode where like they're supposed to be imitating being out on the sea, and like they're like moving things up and down.
Yeah,
beautiful. Like everything Pom Pom is in is 10 times better, substantially better, and they didn't include her on this list.
Tragic.
Shit list. Horrible list.
Goddamn.
Shit list.
I looked up Pom Pom, and there's just a gif of her rolling down the seesaw. And it is
beautiful.
It's so fucking funny. I love this.
Okay. So if you are someone who had never seen Bluey before, what's a question you'd have about Bluey? I want to get some of these FAQs out of the way before we end it.
All right, let's get these FAQs then. Why do adults like Bluey? Because I know the answer to this, but you, or the article, what does the article say?
I don't think it...
Why did you ask me to do an FAQ? That's like the most commonly asked question.
I think it's because just one, every millennial and Gen Z person had a shitty parent life, I guess, and they yearn for a better time. And 2, it just has a lot of good lessons, and it's cute and it's fun.
I mean, you're kind of right.
I mean, the reason I like Bandit so much is because I hate my father. So it's like, I wish I had that.
Yeah, and also because he's hot.
Okay, I'm going to give you... Okay. These are all different questions that come from the exact... What the fuck?
What the fuck just happened? Hold on. There we go. Okay. I clicked something on OBS and it wasn't a don't click things on OBS apparently. Bad idea. Never click anything.
I was going to tell you, I was going to read you some of these questions. 1, who has autism in Bluey? 2,
who has autism in Bluey? Don't move
ADHD? On. Okay, sorry.
Answer the question. Who has autism?
Prominent themes in Bluey is neurodiversity, with several characters exhibiting traits that are consistent with autism. However, none of the characters have been explicitly identified as being on the autism spectrum. This is because Bluey's creators, Joe Brum and Dally Pearson, went to avoid labeling any of the characters and instead focus on portraying their unique personalities and experiences. No, name and shame them. Who has the tism, baby?
No, I want to know. Actually, no, that's I agree with that mentality. As someone who has been named and shamed as autism. Hi, I am autism. But like I think that's kind of cool. I think it's neat to focus on the characters as characters instead of just as like their identity, as their experience, as their whatever other labels they have. Like
my argument against that is like when you see the people who are like, oh, we had a gay character in our show, but they never even said it was gay. It was just you relied on their personality.
Yeah, but being gay doesn't contribute much to your personality. Being autistic does contribute a lot to your personality. Okay,
I think
you're right.
Being
I
gay
guess
gives you a bunch of. I think it's better if a child is like, oh, you have autism. Like a doctor's going to be telling them that all the time. Sorry, let me mansplain to you autism.
Yeah, please do. Go for it. Have fun. Let's see where this goes, Trace.
I think it would be good, like if a doctor's like pointing at this child all the time, going like, "You have autism, baby." And like, wouldn't it be better if like that child could see like a character that's like, "Oh yeah, they have autism," but then they're just shown being like just a kid?
Yeah,
I think that would be better.
I think you have an interesting perception of how autistic people are told they have autism.
True, because I never was told I had autism.
Yeah, most autistic people aren't told that they have autism until much later in life. It's more of a thing for their parents to think about, you know?
That's fair.
Like I was not told until I don't remember when I was told. It was late. It was like in high school. It was wild. Time took.
My favorite question here is, what mental illness does Bluey have?
Of course.
And that's where I'm going to end it. It's a beautiful question.
I'm actually looking through some of these FAQs, and holy shit, some of these are weird. Are Bluey's parents divorced? No, watch an episode of the goddamn show, motherfucker.
Bluey divorce theory. Let me get into this real quick. So, there's a theory that Bluey's parents, Bandit and Chili, were divorced shortly before the show. It is all stemmed from one episode where Bandit is like, "Oh, I need to remember to change the address on my card."
Oh, okay.
On his ID.
Yeah.
And people are like, that doesn't make sense because we've gotten flashbacks to Bluey being like a younger child in the exact same house. So if he was in the exact same house like 4 years ago or 6 years ago, then why did he change his address on his ID?
If drivers okay.
So people say that after Bingo was born, Chili and Bandit had a falling out. Bandit moved out and they got a divorce, but then they've reconciled, and now just here shortly before the show started, they've gotten back together.
Either that or IDs take a while to update. I don't remember the last time I updated my driver's license. Yes. Let's see. When did I last do my driver's license? Because I think the last time I updated my driver's license was 2018 when I turned 18 years old. Yeah, it's currently 2023.
You do realize you're supposed to get that changed every time you move, right?
Yes.
Did you get it changed to where your current address is?
No.
Exactly. That's the process he's talking about.
I know.
I'm aware. To get it changed. So I'm just saying. That's Bluey divorce theory.
I just think that bandits like me, it's not a priority. Wow. Damn, Trace calling the autistic kid stupid. I see how it is.
And that's going to be the end of our show today. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank y'all.
If you enjoyed the episode, make sure that you, like, if you're watching on YouTube, leave a comment, like, share, whatever.
Do literally every engagement thing possible. The algorithm hates us. We've already pissed off everyone on YouTube's tech support team. They know us by name.
If you're listening on audio, thank you for being like the one of 3 people who do.
Yeah,
love you.
Most people like us with the video for some reason. Maybe we should just stop doing audio and only do video.
It's your pretty face.
It is. My face is fucking adorable. It's great. And with that, yeah, have a good one. Bye, y'all.